Tuning in from, and we are live on the tube. Peace and love, YouTube. Peace and love to all of my mob members. If you all don't know what the mob is on Instagram, I highly advise you guys all get in tune with what we have going here at the mob within Billionaires Club. Y'all know my name is Credit Gotti. If y'all know who John Gotti is, y'all know he had the mob. So we created the mob as well too here in the financial space. And this mob is attacking these corporations and putting these corporations in place, hitting them with consumer law. Once we have our consumer reports built up and structured, now we can go acquire funding. Even on the bad credit side and us attacking these corporations, whether we have bad credit or good credit, we can acquire funding. So a lot of people, on Instagram, social media do show you guys how to go out and acquire funding from having good credit. I'm going to show you guys how to acquire funding from having bad credit. My main thing is showing y'all how to do for self. And that's what I've been able to do and help many people achieve here, within the past couple of years of me being in the consumer law space. And that's where I believe the true power comes, is not only getting deletions, but also acquiring that remedy. And by us going out and attacking these corporations as such, we can acquire that remedy. And so that's what we've been doing here. That's what has allowed me and my movement to really grow at a rapid pace here on YouTube, is simply because, people are getting more in tune with this information, getting the results. And so if you guys are just tuning in, one thing that will keep the movement growing and expanding to where I know it's going to be, which is empowering, enriching, and educating a billion lives, let's do our part. And that's all I ask of you guys from your part is just to like the video. Turn those notification bells on so that you guys are notified every time I go live. And for those that are not in tune yet, I'm going live every single day in December. I've missed 2 days, but I've made up already for those 2 days, as the past couple of days I've gone live 2 times within the day. And so every day, as promised, I will be going live. So y'all will see 25, 25, counting only up to Christmas. Y'all will see 30 to 31 lives all the way up until, we go into 2024. We're closing out the 4th quarter with a bang. So anything you guys are seeking, anything on your consumer report, any business credit funding plays, or any, personal credit funding, but anything you guys are looking for in terms of personal and or business credit, we're providing it here on the YouTube channel at Credit Gotti. You guys can find me at all social media platforms at Credit Gotti. And so without further ado, let's hop into the live. As I respect and value all of your guys' time, so I want to make it efficient. I want to make sure that we're here and getting everything that we are seeking. And so let's get right into it, family. So what was it? Today's Thursday. On Tuesday, we went over the proper business setup. So there's some things that you must have set up prior to even acquiring any business funding. So I'll give you guys a quick summary. We're not going to go into depth as we did on Tuesday. So if you missed Tuesday's live, just go back and watch a recording on YouTube, as that's a great video to watch. So, we went through a couple different business credit, criteria, going over the business name, making sure that nobody else has the business name, setting up a business address as well too, using a real brick and mortar building, not just a virtual address or a PO box, but an actual brick and mortar building. Aside from that as well too, we went over a phone number. I showed you guys and broke down how with our CRM, we can create, a number in whatever area code that you guys are in, but it is vital to have a business number, but also having that 1-800 number. It makes your business a lot more legit having that 1-800 number. And then next, going over the website, which our CRM also does have, as well as, a website in which you guys can create funnels you can create. And once you have one domain, you can create, unlimited subdomains and funnels through our CRM. Then we went over a business email. So I recommend you guys going over to Google and looking on Google G Suite business email, and you guys can set up a business email with Google. Not a Gmail, but an actual, your business name, or support@yourbusinessname.com. And then also listing your guys' business. That's another thing that we had gone over. And then setting up the LLC and the EIN number. I'll let you guys know that you guys can set up your own LLC, at the Secretary of State of whatever state you guys are in. I did recommend 3 states, such as Wyoming, Delaware, and New Mexico, as those are private, sharing states that won't share public information, and you guys will not be able to just randomly look up whom the owner of what business is. That's why you guys see a lot of businesses are ran out of Delaware. And then setting up the bank account, what bank accounts to go through, different bank ratings, different bank rating account balances, and what you want to have flowing through you guys' business. No, so not Nevada. Did I say Nevada? If I did, I meant New Mexico. But New Mexico, Wyoming, and Delaware are the 3 businesses. And then next, when it comes to building out business credit, certain numbers you want to go ahead and get set up. That Experian business credit number, that Equifax business credit number, and that Dun & Bradstreet number. Yeah, not Nevada. I'm pretty sure I didn't say Nevada, though. But I'm pretty positive it's just those 3. Nevada may be one as well, too, but I'm not too hip with the Nevada one. But if such, inform me. I'm always open, and I don't know everything. But I know for a fact that Wyoming, Delaware, and New Mexico will keep your business information confident and private. So we went over setting up the Dun & Bradstreet number, which is completely free. You guys don't need anything for that business, for that Dun & Bradstreet number. And then last but not least, we went over setting up different net 30s and net 90 accounts. I broke down what a net 30 account is. I broke down what a net 90 account is. And so today we're going to go into a couple different net 30 accounts, and then we're going to hop into some business lines of credit that we can acquire with no personal guarantee. So I'm going to show you guys how to acquire with no PGs different business credit, different business lines of credit. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Peace and love, family. Everybody tuning in. I always advise that and would appreciate for everybody that is tuning in just to drop something in which we're all grateful for. Drop something that we're all grateful for. How do you open a checking account if you live in a different state? All you need is that EIN number and that articles of incorporation. That's all that you need to set up a business account in any state. All right, family. So 15 different no PG business credit cards. Many of you guys may have heard of Divvy. Divvy is a great one in which, a lot of people that I've seen that I've helped have acquired multiple, huge lines of credit through the business credit side with Divvy. Divvy is a great one. Another one in which I've used specifically, which has been very helpful, is Wex Luke Oil, which is it's a gas card that you guys can use if you guys have a fleet, even if you don't have a fleet. But Luke Oil, LUQ, and you guys can look up that, or Wex Fleet. They give out anywhere from 5 to 10,000 on the business credit side, and these are net 30s to net 90s. So if you guys aren't familiar with net 30s, as you basically being fronted 30 days or 90 days if it's a net 90 upon that account in which you guys have been approved for. Let's see, another one in which I do recommend. Oh, we skip it now. Let's go back to her. Okay. One that has multiple different, lines of credit that you guys can get would be 5-Star Process. 5-Star Process, I do highly advise if you guys are a new business to definitely get in tune with 5-Star Process. Couple different banks that I do recommend y'all banking with that I've seen give out a lot of funding that I've acquired lots of funding through. One, BMO. I haven't ran that play yet, but specifically if you're a business owner and you're a minority business owner, they're giving out a lot of funding on that business credit side. One of my business partners, he had broken down that play to me. I haven't gone out and ran that one yet specifically, but that's just me throwing that out there from him and his community and everything that they've gotten a lot of results on. Tomorrow as well too, I am going to be going live with Taekwon X So me and Taquan X, got a lot for you guys cooking and in store. If you guys are not familiar with Taquan X, I highly advise you guys all go get in tune with his movement and his channel. Another bank that's giving out minimum $50,000 credit card on the business credit side is Service Credit Union. So Service Credit Union, typically the credit unions in general are going to be the ones to give out the most funding in general. So that's 50,000 right there. Divvy is giving anywhere from 50 to 200,000. Another one would be Credit Strong. Credit Strong is a $250,000 business line of credit that you guys can pay monthly and then get that limit back at the end of the loan term. So it's kind of just like a secured loan where you're putting down the money and or making month-to-month payments to pay and have that line of credit report onto your report, so that therefore when you do, after a couple months of paying that, you can go acquire lines of credit because you've got payment history of a $250,000 loan. And so Credit Strong is a great one, not only on the business credit side, but also on that personal, credit side as well too. Let's see, another, not only a credit union, but a regional bank that's giving out minimum $25,000 on the credit card side for the business credit side will be Dover Federal. That's Dover, Dover Federal. And so I gave you guys Luke Oil, which is a gas card. They're giving up to 5 to 10,000, like I said, but a fuel credit card, a fuel card for gas on the business credit side that's given the most funding that I've seen, which is 15,000, would be Fuelman. So y'all can go to fuelman.com and see if you guys get approved for up to 15,000 on the business credit side. And they are and have given out the most in which I've seen. And like I said, the highest I've seen is 15,000 through Fuelman from one of my mentees. So I do highly advise you guys all get in tune with Fuelman. That's FUELMAN.com. And this also is a no PG as well too. So they're not, going off your personal credit at all. A 100K business loan, to help you guys acquire over 100,000 in a business loan. And this goes specifically off of the amount of capital that you've had flowing through your guys' business. So this is for my business owners that may not have the best personal credit, which is completely fine. This is a no PG as well too. But as long as you have, cash flow flowing through your guys' business checking account, they'll give you guys funding up to 100,000. And this is Fundbox, FUNDBOX.com. So I do highly advise you guys all go get in tune with Fundbox. Now I'm gonna give you guys really quick 11 no PG business credit cards that you guys can go acquire. And then we'll end the call off right there. So I did mention Divvy earlier. So the bank account needs to be open for at least 3 months for Divvy. And they are giving limits up to 400K. So Divvy with your guys' business, account, as long as it's been open for 3 months, they're giving limits up to 400,000. And they do report business credit, and it is a charge card. So I do highly advise you guys go get in tune with Divvy. That's DIVVY. Another one would be Brex. Brex, you need to have minimum 100K in your business bank account. So once again, a lot of these banks are going off of the cash flow that you do have flowing through your business checking account. That's why it's vital to have all of your money for your business flowing through your guys' business checking account. Another one that I do highly recommend is SpendHub. SpendHub is looking for 20K in your business checking account as well too. And they'll give up to 40K in business credit cards. Capital on Tap, they pull Experian Business and Experian FICO. So this one does go off the personal as well too. And then another one would be Sam's Club. Sam's Club, they pull from your Experian Business Score. So this is why it's vital to go ahead and get those business numbers set up with Equifax Business, Experian Business, and Dun & Bradstreet. With Sam's Club, they also need 4 to 5 net 30 accounts prior to you guys opening up those accounts. And you do not have to give them your guys' social security number at all. This is all simply off business credit. So as long as you have those 4 to 5 net 30s, you do not have to give them your social security number, and they do pull from Experian Business. So very similar to on the personal side, you do want to get familiar with where these lenders are pulling from. Granted, it doesn't matter how many inquiries you have on the business credit side. You can apply for unlimited amounts of business credit, and it will not affect you in terms of inquiries being pulled on the business credit side. So it is vital to go through and make sure the accounts in which you are though applying for on the business credit side are not pulling your personal credit, because it will include an inquiry on your personal credit report, which you'll just have to go through, watch YouTube, and get familiar with how to remove inquiries, because yes, inquiries are able to get removed, and yes, per each inquiry you guys can get up to $1,000 per deletion from you guys, once again, per deletion. Once it's removed, then you look to go get the remedy. Don't get the you're not able to get the remedy until it's deleted. Deletion is admission. That's these corporations admitting to breaking federal law. And I don't want you guys to believe me or anything I say. I want you guys to get familiar with consumer law and the FCRA, which is a Fair Credit Reporting Act. And within there, and within each subchapter in which I teach and break down on the YouTube channel and in general, there's a civil liability section. So within the FCRA, you guys can hold these corporations civilly liable and pursuant to 15 USC 1681 and N as in Nancy. So I do highly advise you guys all go get in tune with it. And we are at an N, and we are also at 2% on my phone. So that's all that I have for you guys here on the gram. Definitely be in tune. Go to my page, turn on my notifications. If you guys don't have the notifications turned on, I am going live every single day in December. We're closing out the fourth quarter with a bang. And so I'm super grateful, to be able to provide this value and insight for the people. I know there's so many people that are charging for this information alone, but I promise you guys, my YouTube's information and content, people can and do sell that information within courses for thousands of dollars, family. And y'all are getting this for free. And that's why I believe I've grown at such a rapid pace, is simply because all I'm doing is over delivering on value. And everything is with the pure intention, and I'm not looking for anything in return other than for you guys to get results. And the more results you guys get, I want you guys to make sure you share this with people. The more you guys share this with people, the more that we grow and expand as a collective. And that's why I believe the channel has been growing so rapidly. A couple months ago, we were at 1,000 subscribers. Fast forward today, when I was in Canada, I was at 1,000 subscribers. Fast forward today, we're over 5K. So we're going to continue growing. Next time you guys hear me, next December, we're going to be at, around 50K. And so it's already been written, family. It's already done. I'll see you all at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. Credit Gotti, he's out. Peace and love. All right, family. That was a cool little live on the gram. Let me see. Does anybody have any questions for me? Let me answer any questions here on YouTube if anybody does have any questions. My back is killing me sitting up like this. Whoa. Tyrone Terry, that's love, brother. I appreciate you for, sharing and donating that $10, brother. That's love. Tyrone Terry, that's love, brother. Are you in the public Discord? Let me know if you're in the Discord, bro. That's love. I appreciate that. You might want to check Wex. Last I heard, they stopped doing Fleet. Let's see. Did they? I haven't done that using Luke. I said L-U-Q as L-U-K. Yeah, it's not looking like Luke Oil is pulling up anymore. Oh, my back is killing me. Oh, no, I'm wrong. They're right here, but Yes, they're still showing up. Luke Oil. But I do recommend you guys use Fuel Man rather than Luke Oil. Also, I know Shell has a great business gas card as well too, and Arco, Shell, or Fuelman, Fuelman. Like I said, they're giving up to 15K on Fuelman, so I would get in tune with Fuelman. I'll go ahead and drop that link for you guys. I'm gonna drop the Net30 account for you guys here in the chat box. Well, that's easily over 200,000. We already showed you guys over 500,000 really with all the accounts that we did cover today. So remember the banks that I went over as well too. So remember one fund box, that's a 100K business loan, and they're going off the income you have flowing through your business account. Fieldman, that's 15K. Dover Federal, like I said, they're giving minimum 25K on the business credit card side. Service Credit Union is 50K credit card for business credit. Let's see, Credit Strong is at up to 250,000 trade line on the business credit side. And then another bank I want you guys to get familiar with as well too, I would say would be, let's see, I got so many options right here. I'll go ahead and recommend to you guys Archer Capital, ARCHER Capital. So get in tune with those banks and acquire that funding, build that relationship with them, have cash flow flowing through those accounts, and I promise you that you guys will see a great return. Tyrone Terry states, "It's all love, much respect to the work you're putting in." That's love, brother. Truly, I appreciate you just giving back above all else. All I ever ask is that you guys just drop a like. Anything outside of that, I truly do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Even if it was $1, even if it was 1 cent, you guys is donating to the movement. It means the world. So I'm grateful for every single one of you guys. Grateful for you guys being here. Now let's do our part and let's get, take action. Once you guys take action, and as you guys are taking action, let's spread word as well too. That's all that I ask of you guys and from you guys, is to like the video, which takes not but 2 seconds, not even a split second. And aside from that, sharing this with 3 to 5 people as well too, and making sure that you guys are all in the public Discord so we all can grow together every single day. So I'm going to drop that link for you guys one more time, and then I'm going to head up on out of here. Peace, love, and light. We out. I'm probably going to go live 2 times tomorrow as well too. I'm definitely going to go live in the Rising out here on the West Coast, so I know it's going to be a little bit later on the East Coast, but after I am done looking on the charts, getting the things that I need to get done, my morning routine, I want to make sure to go live with you guys out here in San Diego one more time, and then one more time probably when I land back in the Phoenix area. So expect 2 lives tomorrow. Above all else, turn that notification bell on. If I know a lot of people have been reaching out about the mob, asking about the mob and where to get in tune with the mob and become a mob member. I'm pretty positive it's just on my page right next to the subscribe button. You guys will be able to have and see the membership levels. So I do highly advise you guys all get in tune, if not already, with the mob. And tonight and tomorrow I'm going to be uploading all of my content because Friday I do have, and I'm going to drop tomorrow probably around like midnight East Coast. I'm going to drop a vlog of one of the days out here in San Diego. And then I'm going to drop a vlog probably every day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So tonight and tomorrow I'm going to be uploading mad content that I've shot within the past 2 weeks. I did a vlog out in Philly as well too. So I got a lot of vlogs that I'm going to shoot for you guys, a day in the life, really, of everything that I have going on, so that you guys can get more of an insight upon, everything that we are cooking up for you guys. So super grateful for every single one of you guys, and super blessed just to be here, to be now with every single one of you guys. Without further ado, Credit Gotti, he's out. Peace and love.